Flosstube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Denise, and this is my Flosstube channel, Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, which is all about cross stitch, except today I do have a teeny bit of crochet to share with you. Today is Thursday, March 30th, and it has been 32 days since I posted a video. You know, there comes a time where you just have to sit back and reflect. And that's what I've been doing. I've been sort of sitting back and reflecting. And we may get a little bit more into that in a little bit. But I have taken my, I have very often referred to my voluminous notes. Okay, that's out the window. Not doing that anymore. I am totally coming here to chat with you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for liking my videos, subscribing to my channel. Thank you for buying me a coffee. And really, really thank you for your comments. I appreciate you guys like you cannot believe. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. Happy spring. Happy spring. Shortly after the last video, I went ahead and I took Valentine's Day down. And I've been working on my spring decorations. And I will insert a photo of my tier tray in its current state here. If you notice, one glaring omission from the tier tray is there's no cross stitch. I have been collecting bunny cross stitch charts for a while now, and I haven't stitched any of them. And I want bunny cross stitch on my tier tray for spring. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to go about getting that done. Now, I'm decorated for spring as opposed to decorating for Easter. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know that some of the things that I'm obsessed with are bunnies, bees, bats, and deer, which we're going to call Bambi. So it's bunnies, bees, bats, and Bambi. Okay, obsessed. I'm obsessed with some other things too. But I've really been trying to collect those different charts over the past couple of years. So there's that. Look at my notes, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Index cards. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. So I have been watching for quite some time now Crafty Cottage Stitches. It's Jeanette and... Oh, I'm going to forget stuff because I'm just not writing everything down. It's Jeanette. Oh my gosh, I can't think of her name, but I love them. I love them. Their videos are like eye candy for me. I'm going to link them below in the description box. I want to do everything that they're doing. They stitch, they crochet, they quilt, they show nice books that I want. It just goes on and on and on and on. So I really think you guys need to go give them a watch. I'm so impressed with them, and I'm obsessed with their videos. And so, on that note, I have been enabled to crochet some carrots. But I'm just going to... Okay, so this is a whip. It's my little crochet whip. And it is a carrot for my tier tray. Now, I want to make more than one, but we'll see how that goes, because this is taking longer than I wanted it to. But here is the beginnings of my little crochet carrot. And I kind of love it. I want to make more. I want to make a couple more, maybe a little smaller. But this yarn, now orange is not one of my favorite color at all. So when I purchase yarn, I never buy orange yarn. At least I don't think I do. Like I couldn't find any orange yarn other than this yarn, which is cotton yarn that I hand dyed. I hand dyed this yarn because I was trying to come up with a color that I liked in order to make some sweet potato pie coasters, which I think they came out really nice. And I don't really have one here to show you. There's one across the room, but it's probably dirty anyway. But so here's my carrot, and here's my little cake of yarn. So I mean, I hope to finish this carrot tonight and maybe make at least one more small one is what I want to do, and put them on my tier tray. And once that whole tier tray setup is complete, I'll share that with you guys too. But I love my little carrots so far. So I forgot to share with you guys last time. I forgot to share with you the finish to a friend's house that I sent to Colette the Highway Stitcher. And so hopefully I will be able to put like a short little slideshow in of it here. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I really wish that I had done a better job, but I think we all kind of, you know, unless we're Vanna, I think in a lot of ways when we finish things, we say, well, I wish that would have came out better. But I'm really happy that I did it. I'm really happy that I sent it off to Colette. She got it. She loved it. And I wanted you guys to see what I did with that. So I have all of my projects sitting here in the basket. And I do mean all of them because I just felt the urge to go through my entire rotation, which is kind of massive at this point. At last count, there were 12 projects in here. And so I think that's a lot. That's a lot, but I wanted to get through the entire rotation before I came back and did a video. I feel so much better about that so far. And so we are going to just go through these one by one. So I had a start. I had a finish. You see what happens when you don't have any notes? It's going to get worse. Trust me. Stick around. I promise it's going to get worse. So I had a finish. And it is Park Hopper Bart's Favorite Color is the name of the chart. And you can purchase the chart on Bart's Gumroad. And here it is. It's all done, guys. It's all done. All done. And I hope that you can see it because I don't recall things showing up backwards on my screen before, but now this is showing up backwards on my screen, so that's interesting. But if you remember, I chose to stitch this in Anchor 302 because 302 is my apartment number and there is no 302 DMC. So I finally finished it and I'm ready to fully finish it. Hopefully I'll be able to share that with you next time. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just still pulling the different components together. So hopefully I'll be able to share this with you on the next video. But I love it. I love it. And I am so glad that it's done. So that's my finish. And I had a start, which you may already know. if you're following me on Instagram and Facebook. And my new start is one of the new market releases, and it is the Itch to Stitch by October House Fiber Arts. And this is what it's going to look like. And this is, I started a stitch along for market, which is the hashtag Market 2023 sale. Lots of people have joined in. If you have not yet, please do join us. You do not have to stitch the Itch to Stitch. But I did choose this one out of all of the ones that I purchased because I asked I asked you guys, which one you would want to stitch, and the majority of people said the Itch to Stitch. So that's the one I chose. And I didn't get very, very far, but here it is. Here it is. Here's my start. And let's see. I'm going to make a slight adjustment to the light. See if that helps a little bit. And I'm going to grab my card for this so I can tell you the details. There better be a card in here. Okay, there it is. Okay. This is being stitched on 32 count Freeze, F-R-I-E-Z-E Lugana by Atomic Ranch, using all of the called for classic colorworks. And I like this fabric a lot. You could see that there are greens and pinks and peaches. And I started in the middle, so we have that. I really do like this fabric, guys. And before I got this, I just asked Stephanie to just kit it up for me and pick out whatever fabric. And before I got this, I never really heard of Atomic Ranch. So that's something new that I am enjoying. And so I'm going to just show you the flosses because I do have them all on a ring, which I don't always have them all on a ring. Well, I have them all except one on a ring. And I'll tell you about that in a second. So here are the colors, which I love. I absolutely love these colors. It's a little bit more muted of a palette than I normally enjoy. But because I like the colors so much and I like the chart so much, that's working for me. This is really working for me. And so the one color that is not on the ring is Weeks Dye Works something. Oh, Charlotte's Pink. I've never stitched with Weeks Dye Works. I have many reasons why I have not done so as yet, but I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So that is the Itch to Stitch by October House Fiber Arts. Brand new start. Brand new start. Just put all this stuff away because it'll be a madhouse later if I don't. And, okay. So, I showed you my start. I showed you my finish. So now we're going to go on to whips. And as I said, I have made it through the entire whip rotation. I'm very proud of myself. Very happy about this. I feel really, really comfortable with it. And so, yeah, let's go. Let's go. So the first whip I have, sorry guys, I didn't put the chart back. And I am choosing to do that right now rather than later and be in a frenzy about it. There you go. Choose your battles. Okay. So the next thing I worked on, my first whip that I'm going to share with you, is the Animal Faces Hippo by KEB Studio Creations. Now you guys will remember that, you know, this has been not the easiest stitch for me, but I press on. I feel like I can really see some progress now. I'm going to insert a photo here of where it was when I showed it the last time. And here it is now, which we could see through it a little bit. So, I mean, still doesn't look like much, but oh my goodness, I'm getting there. Again, I think it's because I'm stitching this on 18 count black Aida using 2 strands of floss, and it is just slow going. But this is a gift stitch, and I'm gonna finish it and gift it. So there is Hippo. The next one, just a second. The next whip is, I don't know, what's in this package? Oh, Santa's snack. I will put a photo here of what it's gonna look like when it's done. And then I will also insert a photo here of where it was the last time I shared it. I have another half done piece in here, and I almost always pull that out first. It's really funny. But anyway, here it is now. I got so much done. I feel like I got a lot done, and I love it. He is absolutely beautiful, and I don't have that much more to do. So this, you know, if I'm lucky, this might actually be done by Christmas. I will point out that his cookie is supposed to be a chocolate chip cookie, but I messed up on the colors, and so now it is a chocolate, either macadamia nut or some other kind of cookie, but it's still cute, and I love it. And so this one is gonna go away. This one's gonna go away. I worked on it for the subscribed number of days, and it's being stitched on 28 count wheat Lugana with mostly called for DMCs. So yeah. And it's Santa's Snack by Madam Ice. All right. I think I could get used to this. Unscripted. Not that it was ever scripted. Isn't that what they say? Unscripted. Okay. Oh boy, here's another thing I meant to write down. So we're gonna try to get through this. Anyway, so that my next whip is Say Sushi. I call it Sushi Cat, but Say Sushi. And this is a kit by Design Works, and I am going to be using the hashtag, oh boy, I think it's I'm gonna try to figure out how to put words on the screen so I can tell you the hashtag of this stitch along, where you stitch anything that is in a kit, okay? And so I said, yeah, I'm in. So I will insert a photo here where it was the last time I shared it with you. And here it is now. Oh yeah, I made some progress, but not as much as I would have liked to, because yeah, I guys, I don't normally have to frog a lot. But for some reason this past month I did a lot of frogging, let me tell you. So I went over to this ear on this side, and it was completely, everything was completely off by I don't even know how many stitches. So I had to pull it all out, start all over again. But here we are. Here we are. And this is one that I'm going to continue to stitch on until it's done. Say sushi or sushi cat, because Angel, who actually, by the way, Angel is actually sitting in this room with us today. So I'm recording a little bit later than I usually do, and so I had to feed him. So he's being a good boy, and he's sitting in here gazing out the window. Let's hope that lasts. He's so rambunctious, I can't even. All right, so my next whip is C by Rovaris. I don't know if I have, I don't have a photo of it where I was the last time that I shared it with you, so I'm sorry about that, but however, I think I made a lot of progress to the point, guys, where I believe this is almost done. This is almost done. I feel like if I just sit with this one more time, it'll be done. One more day. It is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I put in these little fishies and the sand, and I just think I have like a little bit of more sand to put in over here. It's really not much at all, and it's gonna be done, and I'm so pleased with that. This is being stitched on 32 count antique lace Lugana by Seraphim Hand Dyed Fabrics. And I again love the fabric, and this is I'm going to continue to work on this until it is done. It is going to be a gift, and I cannot wait. I can't wait to finish this and send it off to my friend. So, C by Rovaris. My next whip is Love Potion, which is a chart by Fat Quarter Shop. It's a Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. It was part of the Be Mine Stitch Along in February. And I will put a photo here of what it's going to look like when it's done. And here is where I am. As with all things Stitch Along, I didn't get very far. But I love it. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I totally love it. And that is a little bird. And one of the reasons why I absolutely love this is because this is the first time I've decided to stitch 1/1 on 25 count Lugana. And I'm telling you, I am in love. I think I'm going to be stitching on a lot of 25 count Lugana 1/1 because I totally love the way this looks. So the fabric, I hope I have a card in here. I should. Okay. Is 25 count white Lugana, and I'm using the called for classic colorworks threads, which are all in here, right? And so this stitch along is over, so I am sadly going to be putting this away until it gets called on the wheel. So there is that. Love potion. The next whip that I walked on, I worked on. I promise I didn't walk on it. Was Stronger Together 2023, celebrating Black History Month by Fat Quarter Shop. And here is the picture of it that I have printed out the best that I could. And there was also a quilt along that went along with this. And I do have a photo of where I was the last time. I'll insert that here. And here is where I am now. Made a little bit of progress. Again, as with all things stitch alongs, you know good and well I did not finish. You know I didn't finish it. But that's how far I got. I really like the way these colors are popping on this navy blue Ada. And so I do look forward to getting back to stitching this. But for now, it needs to go bye-bye. It needs to go away because that stitch along is over. We'll put it back out until future date and continue to work on it. My next whip is Rosina Dissery, which I think you know that I am obsessed with this chart. I love it so much. I will continue to stitch on it until I am done and it is hanging in my home. And I will insert a photo here of where I was the last time. And this is how far I got. This doesn't look like a lot, but I hope you trust me when I tell you it was a lot, because I worked on this border, and this border is 1/1 on 32 count Lugana. I love it. I love it. I am very thankful that this border doesn't go all the way around. As you can see in the picture, the border is just this, which, as I said, I am so thankful because, well, there's more down here, and I do believe that there's more. There's more. It's just gonna, it's a labor of love, and it's just gonna take me a while. It's just gonna take me a while, and it's mainly because of the 1/1 on 32 count fabric. So, let's see. So, I'm stitching this on 32 count Earthen Lugana by Picture This Plus, and I'm using the called for DMC. This is by Works by ABC. If I haven't, I'm showing you the back. I'm all showing you the back. Oh! Let me tell you, that has nothing to do with having notes or not. Okay. It's by Works by ABC. And I love it. So there she is in all of her glory. So, of course, I will continue to stitch on this until it's done. Okay. The chart back, put my little card back. You don't want to hear that, do you? Sorry. My next whip is something or other. Just My Type. By Backwater Shop, I do believe. It's So Emma. And this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And this was from their Be Mine Stitch Along in 2022. That's when I started this. So it came up. I spun my wheel, my Tiny Decisions wheel, and Just My Type came up. And so I stitched on it for a few days. And this is how far I got, which, let's see if I can remember. Okay, yes, I made a lot of progress on this. Let me put a picture of where it was here so you can see what I mean. All right, so I only had like such a small amount of this typewriter done. I did a lot more of that. There's going to be words in here that say Just My Type. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then I came up and I did this entire envelope with the 2 hearts. And so I'm feeling really good about the progress that I made on this. So, hey. Right? I mean, I couldn't ask for too much more than that on this. So that was good. And I'm stitching it on 14 count Aida in Graceful Gray. And using color and cotton floss. Let's see if I have them in any. Oh yeah, I did want to show you the floss. Let me show you. And the main reason I wanted to show you the floss is because I just think it's so cute how I have the little floss bling on there. It's so cute. I love it. It's a little heart with gingham. And these are the colors. So, I mean, really, you can't go wrong with these colors in my book. These are the bright colors that I enjoy. I enjoy stitching with these types of colors. So, yeah. So, Just My Type. And because Just My Type was one of my focus projects, I will be putting it away now until it gets called again on the wheel. Just have to always make sure I have all the components together. I really do hope this video comes out okay, guys. It's just weirding me out a little bit because things are backwards and I'm just not at all sure. I would stop it and check, but I want to just keep going. So that's what we're gonna do. So this one's gonna go away. The next whip that I have for you is, oh yes, Shimanchu Rabbit. And it is by Laura Chieco of Tarsher Stitches here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I will insert a photo here of what it will look like when it's done. And I will also insert a photo here of where it was the last time I shared it with you. And here is where I am now. And what I think I did was, I believe I worked mostly over here, which is part of one of the rabbit's ears. And so I'm stitching this on 27 count Linda, which I absolutely love and cannot wait until I buy some more in the color yellow. Look at that. I'm loving it. And yeah, I I truly, truly, truly love stitching on this fabric. I even love the fact that I love stitching 2/2 on this because I like the way the stitches look. My issue on 25 count 2/2 is that to me the stitches still look a little sparse. This, I like the coverage. I like the coverage. So I'm planning to get my hands on some more Linda as soon as I can. And so I'm using the call for DMC. And yeah, I'm loving it. I'm going to keep working on it until it's finished. My next whip, I think is funny because it is Vintage Housewife. I will insert a photo here of, no, not gonna do that yet. Wait. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done, except I changed a lot of the colors. Okay? All right. Now I will insert a photo of where it was the last time I shared it with you. And here is where I am now. This was another focus project. So I worked on this for several days. And here is where it is now. So mainly what I did was I worked on this border. I didn't want to work on the border, but you see the way the border goes, it's kind of wide here and then it gets more narrow before you go on to the next thing. So I said, well, let me just go ahead, work on this border, knock it out so I could start the next thing, which is this big old honking apron. All right. So like I said, I've done my own color conversion, if you will, if you want to call it a color conversion. I just switched up some of the colors. And so I started stitching the apron. And for some reason, I'm not sure why, for some reason it freaked me all the way out. And I hated it. I hated that. The way that color looks. So, of course, no big deal. I can always change the color again, right? But I'm gonna look at it because I did use this color in other places already. So it's not like it's gonna be like this shocking all of a sudden there's this pink there. But you know, when we're looking at the stitching, as we're stitching and we're looking at it up close, it totally looks different than when we step away and hold it back and look at it in its entirety. So I think I'm going to continue with that color and not freak out the next time I pick it up and go from there. So this is being stitched on... Well, it's definitely 25 count Lugana, but I want to get the dates straight. This bag, this project bag is so big. Okay, I think this, here's my card. Okay. 25 count Cloud Lugana with DMCs the way that I have already described them to you. So, that is Cloud Lugana. This whole thing looks blown out. No matter what. That part's not blown out. Okay. So this one's going to go back into away. It's going to go away until it gets called again on the wheel. And I'm glad that I kind of mentally solved that dilemma that I had of that pink. I mean, honestly, guys, I totally freaked out. I was like, oh my God, it's horrible. I hate it. It's ugly. Okay. So I'm going to put that one away. The next whip that I worked on, and I can't believe we're almost at the end of the whips, because it felt like so much to me. But I was like, I'm doing it anyway. So I worked on Charlotte by Mirabilia. And this is what she's going to look like when she's done. Except I've done a color conversion for her hair and her skin. And I work on her every Monday for hashtag Mirror Monday. And let me tell you what a difference this is making. Oh my gosh. Let me insert her photo here where it was the last time I shared her with you. Look at where she is now. Oh, I love this piece so much. It's ridiculous. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Ah! Is this, let me move the needle minder. Let me move the needle minder so that you can see her in her full glory. Oh my gosh, guys. Absolutely beautiful, if I may say so myself. I did a lot of work here on the sash. She's got this big green and blue sash going on. And you see it comes across here like almost like a cummerbund type situation. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful. I did so much on this. There are some blended threads in here, which I'm loving. I'm loving stitching on this so much. I can't even begin to tell you. I am so glad that I have some other Mirabilia charts on standby, because I think I'm gonna have to be always stitching on a Mirabilia. So this, I'm stitching this on 32 count Cecil by Seraphim Fabrics using the call for DMC, except for my own hair and skin conversion. Oh my gosh. She's so pretty. She is just so, I'm excited about stitching this. I really am. I am so excited about stitching this. So yeah, I will continue until she is done. My goal is to be done by October. Even though I'm not going to be attending the Queen City Stitch Retreat, I am stitching this in honor of that retreat. And I hope to be done by the time it occurs in October. So I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep going. So, next, last but not least of the whips is I worked on, and I worked on this yesterday, guys. I worked on Stationery Addict. Oh, boy. Here's what it's going to look like when it's done. I do not have a picture of where it was the last time I shared it with you. The colors have been converted by my daughter without having seen the chart. This is being stitched for her. And me and Kelly of Don't Run With Scissors have started a hashtag for my daughter Sal. Lots of people have joined in, and I am really pleased about that. So let's get it done. It was done. Kelly came up with the idea as a way to help me finish, because I felt like it was kind of dragging. So full disclosure, I still feel that way, although not as much as I did before. I was kind of dreading it before, but I'm not dreading it now. One of the reasons that I know that I'm not dreading it now is because I noticed that I was kind of jumping around all over the place, and that wasn't really working for me on this. That normally doesn't bother me, but on this project, that wasn't working for me. I need to actually finish motifs. I need to finish them And that is helping me a lot. So I know that I finished this board right here. And I put in just like a couple of other small elements. As I said, I worked on this yesterday, and yesterday was just full of distractions for me. So I didn't get as much done as I would have liked to. This is by Little Dove Designs, and it's being stitched on 14 count pale gray gingham Aida. Maybe if I hold it back some, that just made it worse. How did I make it work before? Like that. I think you might be able to see the gingham a little bit now, just a little bit. So, and as I said, my daughter did the conversion without having seen the chart, which was so much fun. It was just so much fun. And so, let me see if I can rescue my needle. As I said, that was all of the whips in my rotation, which I don't know if you were counting. I wasn't, but as I said, at last count, it was 12. I have now taken 3. I've taken, I think, 4 out of the rotation. So, yay! That helps a lot. That helps a lot. I was getting stressed, y'all. Okay. So, that's the whips. Stitchy Kindness Happy Mail. I received, you guys, and cried because, yeah, I can't even with you guys sometimes. My friend Jenny, who is also a viewer, sent me a magnifying situation, and yeah, I'm gonna insert a photo of it here. This is something that I feel I have wanted since I've been stitching, which is so many years now. Maybe like 40 years now I've been stitching. Maybe we'll just say 40. We'll just say 40 years, okay? Okay. We're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna continue stitching a stationary attic, by the way. So it's one of those things that I just could never even imagine purchasing for myself. And so Jenny was no longer using hers. She has now gone to stitching in hand and just doesn't need the whole magnifying light thingy. So she sent it to me. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Thank you. So there are also goodies from Fat Quarter Shop for you guys. The first one is the latest Stitch Quarterly, which comes in this really cute mesh project bag. And inside it's called Blooming Beautiful. And I will show you the chart, which is Sweet Laurel is the cross stitch chart. That's very, very pretty. I love it. And with that, you get the floss. Yes, I'm going to take it all out. You get the floss pack with the John James needle. You get 14 count hand-dyed Aida Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. Okay. I like it. Oh, let's get it wrong. Also, you get the matching Sweet Laurel needle minder and a jolly tag, which you can write the name of your project down on these and attach it to your project bag, especially the pretty ones that don't have the see-through front, the vinyl front, so you can tell what your project is. So I think that's cute. I think that's really cute. So all of this was in the latest Backwater Shop Stitch Quarterly. And I thank you for sending that to me, Kimberly and friends, Kimberly and staff, I'm sorry, so that I could share it with my Stitchy friends. So this will be in a future giveaway. And you'll get the whole kit and caboodle. That is a cute project bag. You get the whole thing. Okay. Next, I have some more stuff that Backwater Shop sent for you guys. I just love it. It's so generous. It's crazy. So, you may have seen... Oh, no. I'm going to do it the other way around. Okay. This is cute. Like, a lot of people are stitching on this right now. And it is part of number 2 of 12 of the Chicken Club. Designed by Lori Holt. This one is Florence. Florence the chicken. Right, how cute. I love it. I love it a lot. We also have a 2-color quilt called Home Again. Also designed by Lori Holt. That's nice. I like the whole 2-color quilt situation. Then we have another quilt pattern, which is Autumn Skies. This is what it will look like when you're done making it. That's very pretty. Then we have Freesia, another quilt pattern, Freesia. Pretty. Very interesting. Those quilt blocks. They're so different. I like that. Freesia. Then we have, as part of the Stackables series, we have the Stackables for February. So cute. And we also have the Summer Memories book, which I think a lot of people are really very interested in. It's by Susan Aki. It's got, here it is, let me show it to you. Summer Memories. And it has quilts and cross stitch in this book. And I think I could show you the cross stitch. I don't know. I didn't look through the book, so I cannot tell you that this is all of the charts. But oh my goodness. I hope you can see those. All of those, I believe, are in this book. By Susan Aki from Backwater Shop. The cross stitch charts seem to be very much patriotic, and I see there's a couple that are sea themed. So yeah, those are cute. Thank you again, Kimberly and team from Backwater Shop, for sending these things along for us to enjoy. I really do appreciate that. And now I'm going to share with you my investments. These are things that I purchased. And in this case, these are my market purchases. I had shown you guys photos of them before. And now that my order has come in, I thought I would share with you in person on video what I got. Is that everything? I feel like there's something else in here. Hold on. Oh, it's the business card. Okay. Alrighty. So, the first one is fresh lemonade. I can't wait to make that. I cannot wait to make that. I'm trying hard not to put it in the rotation right now because I really, really, really want to stitch this. I want to stitch it so bad. Okay. Then, okay. Let's face it. I think I want to start all of these right now, or I wouldn't have purchased them right now. I would rather be stitching. Yes, I would. Wait. Fresh Lemonade is by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I'm so sorry, I needed to say that. I would rather be stitching is by also Primrose Cottage Stitches. This is what my problem is right now. I'd rather be stitching. Ink Circles. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. But I think it's just 5 o'clock. And Pam from Just Keep Stitching is stitching this as part of the hashtag Market 2023 sale. This is the one that she chose. And I have to tell you, I chose this not so much because of the drinks, although those are nifty, but I have a thing for clocks. And you'll see that also in the next one. Because I had to get Lucy Beam cross stitch 24/7. Yes, I love it. I love that this is a clock face. I love it so much. Yes. And then Rebel Stitcher. Happily Ever After. I want to start all of these right now. I won't, but I so want to. I'm telling you, it's creating a problem. It is very problematic that I can't start them off. Of course I could, but I think I've already dug myself a deep enough cross stitch hole. So I won't start them right now. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Angel. I'm hoping he's okay because he's kind of weird today. So he may not be feeling very well. I don't know. Okay. So that is my market investments. And let me tell you, I have a whole long list. Just so you know. I have a whole long list of other market releases that I want. I just needed to choose a few. But the rest of those are going on my wish list, which is already longer than anybody's wish list for anything needs to be. So, there is that. I wanted to have some free downloads to share with you. They're from Doreen Jones. She's doing a series of Easter wreaths, and I could not print them out. I couldn't get them into a format that I could share them with you guys, but I did share them on my Facebook group which is Black Ribbon Stitch Studio on Facebook. So there are, I believe there's 3. Yes, there are 3 charts available now, and she's going to be uploading, giving us the next one, I guess, I think next week sometime. So that's the free chart. Let's put this over here. Okay. Giveaway winners. I had this quilt pattern, the Amaryllis quilt pattern, was still not claimed from my Flosstube number 73. Sometimes I go back and I just pick another winner, but this time Amaryllis is going back in the pile, and we will attempt to give it away another time. So the winner from the last video, video number 74, was chosen while I was not recording. And I posted it on the community page. And I believe I posted it on Instagram. And I still haven't heard from the person. But because I did not announce it on a video, I'm going to give her more time to contact me. And what she won was the Be In My Bonnet Stitch Card Set K and the Autumn Spice Stitch Quarterly chart. And the winner of this was Ellie Labus Crafts and More. Ellie, please get in touch with me by email at designmorris1@gmail.com to let me know that you are the winner of this prize, and give me your mailing address so I can put this in the mail for you. Congratulations. Today's giveaway is so cute. I love this one, and I hope you guys like it. It is Farm Life by It's So Emma. It is so adorable. And in order to enter for this giveaway, please use the word farm anywhere in your comment. And please be over the age of 18 so that you could give me your mailing address. Please be in the U.S. only. Please do not use the word giveaway, free, prize, or anything like that, or unfortunately, I'm going to have to delete your comment. Good luck. And thank you for watching my videos. That's why I continue to do giveaways. Okay. So what are my plans? Next month, April, will be my one day next month. It's going to be my 4-year YouTube anniversary. Not sure how I'm going to celebrate that. Not sure if I'm even going to be back by then to do a video because, and as I said, guys, I had to reassess a lot of things. And at this moment, the fact that I've been away from YouTube for 32 days has been a very good thing. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this video today. Not that I don't enjoy the other videos. I just needed to put more time in between because I want to I really, really do want to concentrate on my whips. So, there's that. There's nothing really been going on around here, so I've been able to stitch and crochet and stuff like that, which I think is good. And so, that's it. I'm just going to continue to stitch. I'm just going to keep stitching, guys. And I want you to do the same thing. So I always leave you with words of inspiration, and I will continue to do that. So our reaction to a situation literally has the power to change the situation itself. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and spending some time with me. Happy Easter to all of you that celebrate. In case I'm not back by then, which I really don't think I will be. And just have fun and enjoy your life. Peace.